Hey there, my name's Tracy from Randomness of Rudy, and in this video we're going to talk about Virgo and a relationship with Aquarius. This is a part of my YouTube series, The Virgo Experience, where I take a look at Virgo and a relationship with each sign of the zodiac. And so if you haven't seen the first video I did where I go a bit more in depth in what it's actually like to date a Virgo, please go back and check that out. Virgo with Aquarius is an interesting match. I don't see it happen often, and when it does, I'm always surprised by it. The first thing I will say that these two signs have going for them in a relationship is the fact that there is a mental rapport between you. Aquarius may very well mistake Virgo for an air sign. And in the beginning, you both will have a mental connection that Aquarius mostly will quite enjoy. There is a level of detachment with Virgo, and Virgo can be very analytical, but Virgo is an earth sign, whereas Aquarius is an air sign. And so while it's great to have these wonderful ideas and be forward thinking in terms of your intellect, at the same time it's just as important to apply some of these ideologies to your everyday waking life on this earth plane. And that's where the difficulty between you may arise. Now, depending on the maturity levels, Aquarius may appreciate Virgo's ability to essentially take those ideas that are up in the air and bring them down to earth and apply them. And at the same time, Virgo is definitely going to appreciate Aquarius's ability to inspire new ideas that allow Virgo to kind of step outside of his or her box. But again, it depends on your maturity levels, and this is something to keep in mind. As far as sexual compatibility, Virgo is an energy that can be very attentive in the bedroom. It's a sign that's attentive. It's a sign that likes to please and be of service. And Aquarius will appreciate this for the most part, but Aquarius is kind of, can do with or without it, to be honest. And this is actually something that may hurt Virgo's feelings, because Virgo takes pride in his or her ability to see a need and be of service in a way that allows people to feel that, they are taken care of and that they are in a safe space with Virgo. Virgo likes to provide very tangible physical results in his or her way of being of service. And so if Aquarius doesn't show any kind of appreciation for this, then Virgo's going to be left feeling indifferent. And you don't want someone indifferent in your bedroom. And so this is something that, again, you want to be mindful of in terms of your differences. Maybe Aquarius can be the one to kind of take the lead in the bedroom, and Virgo should be the one to follow that lead. And that is something that may very well help the two of you come to a satisfying compromise as far as sexual compatibility goes between you. In terms of your disagreements, this is actually something that may not be such a bad thing in your relationship, because you're both mental signs, okay? And so you're easily able to actually discuss certain grievances. The only thing here, though, is that, again, because Aquarius is an air sign, Aquarius kind of stays up in the air there. And when it comes to one-on-one arguments that involve emotions, Aquarius is dead face, deadpan, blank face. And so Virgo is going to want a little more tangible evidence that Aquarius cares and that Aquarius wants to resolve the situation. And so you want to be aware of this, especially for Aquarius. Aquarius has this tendency to kind of blank out, really because he or she just doesn't know how to manage the emotional part that comes with a relationship. And Virgo isn't any better, but at least Virgo has this understanding that when it comes to upset, things that make the relationship suffer for whatever reason, it's important to essentially put the building blocks in place to overcome some of your challenges, okay? So keep these things in mind, but nevertheless, there is a mental compatibility and mental connection between you that will certainly get the relationship going. And so it's just a matter of understanding how you're different and accepting them and making adjustments when necessary, which Virgo, of the two, Virgo will be much more flexible, okay? So if you want more information, feel free to visit my website at randomnessofrudy.com, and until next time, good luck.